So I read a lot of Warhammer, mainly because there is a lot of Warhammer to read, and some of it's good, some of it's bad, some of it is exceptional, like really, really good fiction, and some of it is just it's the worst. But I read a lot of it, so I have opinions about like all the books that I'm reading. Namely, this is going to be an opinion piece on. It's going to be an opinion piece about the Emperor's Children. I love Chaos. Chaos is they're my guys. Like I'm a big fan of Death Guard. So yeah, a huge Death Guard fan. I have a Death Guard army that I'm working on. Have a Death Guard kill team, um, which is not really that good, but hey, it's I really enjoy playing them. Um, I can understand the other Chaos gods. I can understand Zinch. I like his aesthetic. I like the Egyptian thing. Very very awesome. Very very cool. I can understand Corn. Um, I even like see the nobility in Corn. I see the nobility in Angron, and like um, I can understand that. I can understand the Death Guard. I cannot understand the Emperor's Children. I cannot understand like Slaanesh. Totally get it. I mean, it's excess. It's definitely one of those things that's been a sin in a lot of religions. But about excess and about temperance and moderation and all that kind of stuff. Um, you know, the opposite of that being hedonism, and that which should be Slaanesh, is just why is everything Slaanesh or Slaanesh? Slaanesh. Why is everything having to do with the youngest god like the dumbest thing? It's just like, oh, I like Lucius the Eternal. Like, I really don't like Lucius the Eternal. Like, I, I like the World Eaters. I do because like they're Conan the Barbarian style, bad guys, and they end up like running around and taking skulls for the Skull Throne. Blood for the Blood God. I get that. That totally makes sense to me. They have this warrior mentality that is cool as hell. Um, and then there's Zinch, the I completely blanked out on the name of Zinch's uh, Chaos Space Marines, but that they're looking for knowledge, looking for knowledge at any cost. Um, and the Death Guard are inevitable. You know, they are rot, they are decay, and they are inevitable. They will show up in every single battlefield ever because there is rot and decay and death. The Emperor's Children are just gross. It's like I don't think they should be that way. I think that the people who like write Emperor's Children tend to write them as kind of like the wrong kind of the R word. They tend to use that, and they tend to do some other things. When in reality, the Emperor's Children should be the ones that like you understand the most. Because like you understand the need and the desire to be perfect, the need and the desire to like um, want to do something that's pleasurable and great and awesome for you. You know, it doesn't have to be sex or anything like that. It could be just like, hey, I really enjoy, how the feeling of like uh, the adoration that comes with people knowing my works of arts and that kind of stuff. And it should be insidious that way, It should be like like the sin of pride, You have these guys who run around and they know they're better than everybody else. They know that they're the best. It doesn't have to be like all like everybody else kind of seems like villains that you can kind of understand. Yes, even the guys who go around like taking skulls. I can totally understand that, to a certain degree, mind you. Like, they murder because that's what they're built for. That's what they were always built for. But like the Emperor's Children, they should be, they should be drugs and rock and roll and the excess that comes with it. And instead they come across as like just mustache twirling villains, currently reading Renegades of the Long War, and I just don't like the Emperor's Children. I don't like that part of the book. It seems like excess, but not the right kind of excess, if that makes any kind of sense. So I don't know. That's just my opinion, and opinions cannot be wrong. What's your opinion, Or if you have an Emperor's Children's book that you would recommend, that's a good book, definitely let me know. Oh, although I did want to let you know that I did read that short story, the one where a bullet kills Lucius, and somebody millions of miles away took pleasure in it and ended up like becoming Lucius. I like that. I like that concept. I want to like Lucius the Eternal. I really do. That guy has got like the worst and best curse ever. But he's such an a-hole. Like, not even a likable a-hole. I'm a big fan of like bad guys who are giant jerks. I'm a big fan of Doctor Doom. I love Doctor Doom. I love Doctor Doom walking in and being, I'm awesome. You have no idea how awesome I am. I am the best. I love that. Love that. I love to death Cobra Commander just being a complete and utter badass all the time. He's an a-hole, but he knows he's, or he believes himself to be better than everybody else. Lucius is just the worst so far in the literature that I've read. Again, Warhammer has thousands and upon thousands of pages that I have not yet read. And I'm willing to change my mind. That's a great thing about opinions, is that opinions can be changed. So, if you know a good Lucius the Eternal story, or if you know a good Emperor's Children story, let me know in the comments. Thanks.